What's going on? Lots of people. Oh, welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome on in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's nice to see you. Welcome. I'm Captain Deadmeat, and it is time for some Minecraft. And cue the rain. Dude, that was like perfect timing. Like, what the damn hell? Why is it always going to be raining? Why? Why are you all going to be raining on me? Hello, people. How are you doing? How's your day going? What are you up to? What were we doing? We were collecting wool for a project. Hello, Bogan. How are you? Welcome in. Let's just jump in here, see if we can sleep. Oh, it's not rain. It's not sleeping. All right. We were collecting wool for our projects, and then we're going to collect some dye as well. So, but let's just do some snipping while we're here. Fill up our wool. Come on. Ooh. Alrighty, how's everybody's day going? What are we up to? What's happening? Is your day just starting, or is it nearly at an end? It is. Actually, the rain is quite fitting for what it is over here in Australia at the moment, because it is pouring rain at my place. It's been stormy all day. This morning, I stupidly did a load of washing and hung it outside because it was nice and sunny in the morning and didn't check what the weather was going to be like. And then at about 2 p.m, the heavens opened up and it bucketed rain. And now everything is absolutely soaking. But not much I can do about it, I suppose. The problems that happen when you live in Australia. Aussie weather is strange. Especially Melbourne weather. We seem to get out of the damn way, you stupid sheep. Why are you all crowding in the corner? Why can't I? Get out of the Wow. Yeah, we also always seem to have really, really strange weather here. It's night time now. Let's sleep. Alrighty. You can fish it. Nobody sleeping? Sleep. Come on, sleep. Fine. Whoops. We'll just keep fighting it out in the rain, eh? All right, give me all the wool, Oh, yeah. Lovely. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, Deadmeat, why exactly are you collecting all this wool? Well, let me explain. I have an idea. On this mountaintop and on the ground around the mountaintop, we are going to be planting as many potted plants as we possibly can. Let me show you. So this is our house here, right? This little house here. My plan is to cover all this and the surrounding area in potted plants, so that I can have the record for the most amount of potted plants. And I want to divide it up into colours. So I'm going to build a border out of wool so that it's all marked out based on what particular colour. So that's why we need all the wool, and then we're going to dye it all, and then we'll mark it out so that we know that this will be all the red flowers, this will be all the green, the blue flowers, this will be all the white flowers, and this will be all the... what other colours are they? Red, yellow, red, blue, white. I mean, technically there are more than that, but we might just stick to the basic colours just because it's easier. But the problem is, I don't actually know how much wool I need. So at the moment, we're just sort of collecting. Okay, why... Dude, what's going on here? I'm like getting entity crammed by sheep. Oh my God, come on, let me through. Give it out. Ooh. Oh my God. Right. Beautiful. Now we'll sleep. See if anyone wants to sleep yet. Oh, great. I just spilled my coffee. Lovely. I'm having one of those days, people. That's right. We're just having one of those days. All right. Let's go up the top. We'll go back up to the house. Because I got an idea. Climb to the top. See, this was... living up here on top of the mountain seemed like a great idea at the time. But now the problem is you have to keep climbing the hill all the time. It's a bit of a pain in the butt. All right, so... let me just make sure we're recording because that might be useful. All right. How's the fuel in Melbourne? What fuel? There is no fuel. Well, that's not entirely true. There is some fuel around, but not a lot of it. It's a good thing I don't really leave the house that often. All right, so we've got red, we've got blue, we've got white. And yellow. So they're sort of our main colors, I suppose. All right, if we... Whoops. What if I actually put them in my... Yellow dye. Oh, they're torches. Pff, I'm putting torches in there. I'm not going to get yellow dye out of torches, am I? All right, so that goes there like that. Red flowers. And blue flowers. And white flowers. Oh, light grey. No, we don't want light grey. I suppose we could mark it out of light grey. What do we get? White tulips. We've probably got more of... Can you get dye out of wildflowers? Yellow... Oh, you get more yellow dye. Okay. Good to know, good to know. What about azaleas? What do we get out of here? Light grey. So what is it? Lilies are the only ones that give us white? See, because if we collect all these... These are all wildflowers, aren't they? Yeah, so the original plan was to actually do it just based on the color area, which I still think is probably a better idea, right? So that's going to give us yellow. Light grey. Right, so lilies are going to give us white, but we're not going to get a huge amount of lilies, are we? So maybe we mark out the white ones with light grey. Or we just leave... Duh, I'm an idiot. Why don't I just leave the wool white? I'm stupid. 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 Oh my God. Seriously, could I be any dumber? Like, is that possible? Like, didn't even think of that. Yeah, let's make the white. Let's dye the white wool white. Yeah, good on you. Stupid. What an idiot. What an idiot. Although we still need a colour for the red flowers, don't we? We'll just collect all this stuff down here. Dun, dun, dun. I suppose we could go hunting for wildflowers. Because I don't think there's a huge amount of red ones around here. Actually, can you put wildflowers in a pot? I'm not sure you can. Let's test that theory. Because maybe we make one of the areas the wildflowers. All right, let's test that theory. Let's test. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't. Pretty sure you can't put the wildflowers in a pot. But let's just find out, shall we? I should have some pots in here. Pots. And then where are the wildflowers? Oh, there we go. Wildflowers. All right. Test pot. Wildflowers. Wildflowers don't go in. Nah. Nope. Okay, so we can't put wildflowers in a pot. All we can do is turn them into yellow dye. Which is not a bad thing. It's just easier. Okay, let's just put the flowers in here. We might as well move the dye in here for the time being as well. It's blue dye. White dye, which we don't need because I'm an idiot. Because I'm a moron. Oh, he's a moron. He's so stupid. What's wrong with this man? Okay, so our next issue is we have to figure out what colors we're going to do. So if we divide it into 4, one across here, make this, let's say, white. Yellow, blue, red, white. We don't have a huge amount of white flowers anyway, do we? We're eventually going to have to build a machine. Well, I mean, that can be things like azaleas and stuff like these, the oxydaisies. Yeah, they can be all these. All right, so white. I mean, we do have other, like, pink, red, orange, blue. Okay. So pretty much we need to figure out how to get lots of red dye. What do you get red dye from? That's a good question. I mean, you get it from flowers. Can you get it from anything else? Minecraft red dye. Let's have a look. From flowers or from beetroots. Ah, yes. Good point. Good point. We should plant some beetroots. I think I have some beetroots lying around. Apparently not. Okay. We now have a mission. Oh, we have a mission. Pay attention. Come in close, come in close. We have to find some beetroots. Beetroots and red flowers. Let's do it. There's a village nearby. We'll go there first. We have a plan. Huzzah! Let's go. Oh, get out the door. Hang on. Got to close the door. There we go. Yeah, let's go to the village first. And then we can see if maybe they have some beetroots, or actually we should take with us some emeralds just in case we find someone that we can trade with. Let's do that. Shiny things. Emeralds. Let's go. All right. Now we've got a plan. Things are looking useful. Things are happening. Things are going. We're doing it. We're doing our thing. Well, there's a red flower right there. It's not going to be a huge amount, is it? But we'll take it anyway. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Shibi. Coming through. Don't mind me. Coming through. Coming through. Let's head for the village. Village is over here. They're bound to have beetroots, right? Surely. Surely these people have beetroots. Red flower. God, there's one there. Beetroot? Is that the only one? Looks like it. Was that? No, that's potato. Carrots. There must be more beetroots. Give me more beetroots. Pretty sure this is empty. Yeah. Cool. I'm going to steal your red flowers. You don't sell beetroots. How dare you? How dare you? What kind of farmer are you? Clearly you're not a beetrooter. I don't think any of these are beetroot. Bummer. Where's the farmer? Hello. Wakey, wakey. 15 beetroots. No, I want it the other way. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ah! Run for your life! Oh, my God. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, Mr. Angelum. Nice to see you. I think that's the only farms that are around. Oh, no, there's one there. Hey! How the hell do I get to that farm? Yeah! Oh, that was a bad idea. A weird farm. I don't have any blocks on me. Can we go around? Alright, how the hell do we get up there? We'll take the long way around. Excuse me, can I come through? Thank you. What's the bet? I was going to say there are no beetroots, but there are beetroots. Oh, yeah. Oh, more beetroots. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God. Crazy creeper. Creeper of death. Where's the farmer that lives in this farmhouse? Give me that. All right, let's go back home. Jump home. Home to the H. Home to the H to the... Oh, yeah. Quick sleep. All right, so we have beetroots. Beetroots make red dye. Oh, yeah. It's a 1-for-1 though. But it'll do. Oh my god, there are so many. Why are there so many creepers around my house? This is what I want to know. Get out of it. Don't you? Oh my god. What the damn hell? What the? Creepers everywhere, man. We're gonna die, man. We're gonna die. All right, I got beetroot seeds. Yeah, beetroot seeds. We start planting beetroots. I'm guessing we're gonna probably need a lot more. If we're gonna need more, I mean, we're gonna get red dye out of that as well. But we're gonna need a lot of red dye and a lot of. So we are on the hunt for crimson roots. Where did they come from? Okay, so there's another village around somewhere. There's a village there. We go there. Let's do that. Where are they? They're over there somewhere. Yeah, down that way. Let's go. Did that bunny just commit suicide? I think it did. Whoa. All right, we'll go this direction and see if we can find the village. Oh, we should collect all these flowers while we're at it. We might have to make a flower farm. I think that might be the best way to get all the stuff we need, but this is a nice start. Dun, 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 dun. It's very, very rainy outside. It's very, very wet. It's a good day to be inside. Good night to relax in front of the TV and watch some Minecraft. Actually, that's a good question. Where do you guys watch your Minecraft? Like, are you sitting on your phone? Are you on a PC? Are you watching on TV? Where else can you watch? There must be plenty of places you can. I am curious. I'm curious where my audience watches me. Are you sitting on the toilet right now watching Captain Deadmeat? I mean, I don't mind if you are. Probably don't need to know that, but, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Snip, 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 snip. Snip, snip, snip. Grab all these flowers, all these lovely flowers, you know. Yes, flowers, flowers, flowers. You on your phone? Nice. Yeah, it's a good way to do it. That way you can be doing other things. Just chilling, just relaxing. I don't remember this ravine being here. Maybe I didn't come this way previously. Maybe I came from somewhere else. Yeah, that's a big hole. Oh, that was close. Alright, got these flowers too. Alright, let's go to the village. See what we can find. It's not received enough video. Oh, what the? Is my stream crashing? Hang on a second. Let me just check, see if it's still running. This is a poor internet connection. I wonder why that is. Might be the time of night. I'm actually more than likely it's probably the bloody storms. right, sir. Are you selling me? I don't want 15 beetroot. I want the other way. Do it the other way. The other way. I'll give you emeralds for beetroots. But you don't have any emeralds. You don't have any beetroots, do you? Hey? Oh, there we go. The internet's back again. And, it must have had a little bit of a hiccup. A little bit of a... it happens from time to time. You know, good old Melbourne internet. Dun, 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 dun. Is there another farm up here somewhere? There is. Hello, Farmer Joe. I don't want your damn emeralds. I don't want your damn emeralds. I got plenty of damn emeralds. I see beetroots. You got some beetroots for me? No. Can I have your beetroots? Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. It's another farm down there. This is a good village. This village is just full of farms. Shame none of them sell beetroot seeds, but you know. We probably need a wandering trader, don't we? Any guys rocking beetroots? Nope. How about you? Nope. Why is it that when you need a wandering trader, you can never find one? They're like never around. They're like useless, man. Lava. Lava, lava. Lava, lava. Lots of chickens. I may have lost the plot already. I mean, it is Thursday. By this stage, my mind is gone. By this stage, I'm a mess of gibberingness. A gibbering mess of gibbiness. Oh, I ranked. Give me all the flowers. Lovely flowers, yes. Hello, chickens. See, this is why I settled in this area, because there are all these wonderful flowers. Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. Just lovely. I'm very excited. Tomorrow, I'm having a painting day with a friend of mine. We're getting together to paint miniatures. I must admit, I've become a little bit obsessed with painting miniatures at the moment. It's my fun hobby that I do that gets me away from being on the PC all the time. Just a chance to kick back and relax and paint some D&D minis and just have a blast. But yeah, a friend of mine's gotten into it, so I said, come on around and we'll paint minis together. It'll be fun. And it shall indeed. Got that one. So yes, thinking about putting together like I don't know, like an Instagram channel or something, a page or something, where I can put up pictures of stuff I've been painting. Not because I really want to show it all off, but just so that I've got a record of it. I can look back and just see what it's how I've improved over the time. Just see the interesting minis I painted. Because I actually found my I started repainting miniatures again, like I don't know, about a year ago. And I found the miniature that I first painted a year ago. And then I compared it to one I finished last week and was just like, wow, okay, yeah, there is an actual difference. Like, you can actually see that there is an actual difference in, in quality of painting. So it's nice to be able to compare that and look at it and say, well, at least we're getting somewhere, you know. Get out of the way, you stupid sheep. Just realised I'm in the middle of nowhere. And it's getting dark. Oh, we're over at the village. Ah, so we're not too far. Is that a wandering trader? It is a wandering trader. Come back here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, that's not what I wanted. Where are you? All right. Do you sell beetroot seeds? No, you don't. Well, you're freaking useless, mate. Nobody wants to talk to you then. People want to sleep, do they? Oh, no. I'm just collecting some flowers. Beautiful. Nice and sunny again. What are you up to, farmer man?
Huh?
I don't need your bread. Don't need nor want. Oh, but I do want those. They've regrown. Let's pinch those. Yeah. Oh, there we go. The disdain in his voice for me. He's like, I don't like you. Okay, let's cut across back to our farm. And we will grab some wool. And then we'll go and dye it. Coming through. Excuse me. Yes. All right, let's take 3 bundles of wool. We'll go and dye it yellow. All the way up the top again. And then this will give us an idea of how much wool we're actually going to need. Hang on, while we're here. No, we want beetroot seeds. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's dump the flowers. Dump all the flowers. Grass. We can just worry about that later. We can probably just throw all that out, I suppose. All right, so we've got 1, 2. Actually, let's just do 2. Right, okay. Now we got some yellow dye. Let's figure out where we want this to go. So sort of, this is about the middle here. We want it to go down all the way to the tree line. So the middle is what about here? Yeah, let's say here. So from here all the way down. This will be a good indicator for just how much wool we're actually going to need. Because I think we're underestimating how much wool we actually need. Whoops. Let's just... Oh, that got me further than I expected, actually. Get in there. Where's the tree line for us? Sort of, we can probably do it to, say, here. Yeah. Whoops. Not even close. All right, so that gives us an idea, and then the idea is to do another line down that way, and then all this will be yellow, and then all this side will be another one. All right, so this will be yellow. This will be blue. This will be red. And this will be white. Or, hang on. I don't want the red and the yellow next to each other. So yellow, red, blue, white. Dun, 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 dun. What did we end up with? 19 left. It's not bad. We can just So maybe we don't need, we still need some, because we need to build the yellow like cross here. So that we know that. We know it's the, all right, so let's do the other side. What did we decide on? I've forgotten now. So red and yellow are opposites. White and blue. Or hang on, no, blue and white. Yeah, let's do white on that side. So we should do a white line down there. So we need more wool. I've got some, but we'll go and get some more. I've run out of food. I've got carrots. I've got carrots. Got plenty of carrots, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. At least for a while, anyway. Oh, some blue flowers. Let's grab those. Because the other one we're going to have troubles getting dye for is blue, I think. It's not as huge amount at the moment. Mm-hmm. All right. Yellow dye can go away. And the yellow wool can go on top of it. Blue dye. All right, let's... That's going to give us more blue. So we don't have a huge amount of blue dye yet. So we might as well dye what we can. That's okay. And then we've also got the white dye. Okay. Oh, hello. You want to? There you go. You can have a carrot. All right. So yellow, red, blue, white. So white from this side. So pretty much from the back of the house here down to here. All right, so from the corner of the house, and let's just quickly, bit of a snooze. No one else sleeping? Come on. Nope. Come sleep with me. Let's sleep away. Do. There we go. Nice. Okay, so from the back of the house. Hang on, we gotta go around the other side. All right, so if we go from, say, this block here. Yeah, that works. Excuse me, flowers. Whoops. Missed one. Ow. One up. Come on, up. Up. Right. The question is, how far out do we go? Maybe we should have counted the yellow, shouldn't we? Dun, dun. All right, let's climb back to the top, and then we can go down and count the yellow. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, you're live. Hey, look, I am. Howdy, howdy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. $98. Woohoo! Mm-hmm. What did you do with the clay when you were looking for mud? Well, I am turning the clay into pots so that I can put pot plants in them. So all of this is being marked out so that I'm going to fill every square with a pot plant in all these areas. So that's why I need lots and lots of clay and lots of mud to make clay to make pots. So down the back here, I have the clay busy doing its thing. I'm just marking out areas at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24. 79, 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. There. What, the whole square? Yes, the whole square. The whole square. Dun, 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 dun. Whoopsies. Yeah, we're gonna need more wool. Heads up, Sage. Mhm. Can probably figure out exactly how many squares this is. But I'm guessing, based on just looking at the size of it, it's around 100,000. Well, we're getting at the water. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Where's the yellow over here? Look out, cows. Come through, come through. Make way, make way. Oops. Yeah, this reminds me of when I planted the 100,000 carrots. How long does it actually take to reach out? Sometimes I'm, especially at the moment, sorry, I'm busy counting. So it takes a little while. Also on YouTube, there's a little bit of a delay because there was the little bit of a hiccup on YouTube's end. So there's probably a little bit of a weird delay. Which is a bit of a bummer. But not much I can do about that. Let me just fill in the hole. Read it almost after 20 seconds. Yeah, look, it also depends on what people are doing too, right? It also depends on how fast chat's going. You know, some people are constantly looking at chat. Sometimes there's a lot going on in chat, so people aren't responding to every message. And then sometimes you're busy concentrating on something and you don't have a chance to actually read chat. So. Especially when it's smaller, it's a lot easier to read. Fill in the hole. Where's the yellow? Oh, it's over there. All right. Maybe we cut it a bit short just because of the water. We can probably go to, say, here. Where'd you get the wool? I've got a wool farm down here that's busy making lots of wool for me. All the lovely sheeps. All the lovely sheeps. Yeah, right, let's cut it in a little bit earlier. Whoops. Look out, cow. You're lucky no creepy boy appeared. It does a few seconds. No. What's weird, we don't have a huge amount of creepers here, but I have a huge amount of creepers up there, which is weird because that's all lit up. But for some reason, they don't seem to be down here. They just seem to be... Whoops. Grab that one. That one. Whoa, server's got a bit of a lag to it. Ah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Need to eat some food, eh? No, you can't have this carrot. It's my carrot. My carrot. This doesn't have to be perfectly exact, mainly because we can always extend it if we want to, but it's more of a guideline. Trust me to put it right where the tree is. I was going to say I don't even have an axe, but I do. And it's going to run out. Here's enchanted shears. Yes, except they're not mine. They're actually somebody else's. Pixel gave them to me. I haven't got anything enchanted. I'm in too busy collecting resources. I was like, I'll get around to doing it later. But yeah, no, Pixel, who's on the server, saw that I was doing this and was just like, here, take these. Whoa, that is thunder. That is very loud thunder over our house. So, ladies and gentlemen, if all of a sudden the stream drops, that's why. The internet is may actually drop out if the storm is bad enough. But I don't think so. It sounds a little bit like it's further away. Doesn't sound like it's right on top of us yet. Maybe planting flowers? No. Still got a long way to go before that. We've got to... we've still got to make enough wool to do the rest of the boxes. And we've also got to do... we still need to have a lot more clay to make into bricks. That's actually the next... stream. I'll probably be building all the furnaces and setting all that up for the clay. Start getting that going. I want to try and automate that a little bit so that I don't have to like constantly come and feed stuff into the machine. And then that way it'll just do its thing. It'll just keep going. So yeah, we still got a long way to go. We're only just beginning. Only just beginning. It's funny when I do these kind of projects. People on the surface are like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you a hand. I'll give you a hand. We'll do that. That'll be fun." And then after a while, they realize like how much work you're doing, and it's just like they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna go do something else now. I'm like, fair enough. It's like when I planted 100,000 carrots. People were like, yeah, I'll jump on the server and help you. And they plant like 100 carrots, and they're like, I'm gonna go and do something else now. Like, yeah, fair enough. Can you please do something in the future where you transform your animal pen into one of those decorative pots? Actually, it's not a bad idea. We could make a little pot house for the animal pen. That'd be funny. They can live in a little pot plant house as well. All right, so there you go. That is the white area, and then this one will be yellow, and then this one will be red, and then this one will be blue. So, what do we need now? We need more blue dye, don't we? So we need to start finding more blue flowers. See if we can find some blue flowers. There's more flowers down here. We're going to collect all these flowers anyway because we need them. But eventually I'll actually build a automatic farm to make flowers because obviously we're going to need a lot of flowers. And that'll be quicker. Why does my voice sound different? How do you mean sounds different? I've changed my audio a bit. So maybe that's it. But it also might be because I've got a cold. Well, at least I did have a cold. I'm pretty much over it now. I was sick, but now I am better. Yeah, I'm not dying anymore. Yeah, like it's deeper. Hello, yes. Maybe I've gone through. Maybe I've gone through puberty. How's it going? Also, it is later on in the day. When I stream in the mornings, obviously your voice is different. You know, if I stream like first thing when I get up. But obviously because it's nighttime now, the voice has dropped an octave. Blue flowers up here. Or maybe I'm just putting on my streamer voice. Hello and welcome. Welcome to my stream. I'm Captain Deadmeat.
Yeah, g'day, mate. What's going on? Captain Deadmeat. How's it happening? What's happening, people? Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the old notification button. Beauty, mate. Yeah, fantastic. Bit like that.
I can have all sorts of different voices. I'm allowed. My mummy says so. All right, what do we got? Some more dye? Yes. One time I was waiting for a stream and it kind of took 2 weeks and I didn't see it. It happens. It happens. Sometimes people have weird schedules. Like me, for example. I miss the, is it weird to say I miss the days of COVID? Because we couldn't leave the house. I wasn't working, and so I was like streaming every day. But unfortunately, life changes and we have responsibilities and, you know, bills to pay and all the usual bits and pieces. And unfortunately, as much as I would like to stream every day, it's not happening at the moment, that's for sure. It's always raining here, man. Like, always. I don't understand why. It's like rain everywhere. There's some more blue flowers over here. Oh, hello, chicken. Flowers, flowers, everywhere. Collecting flowers. What happened to the wild SMP? Wow. That's old school. The old wild SMP. So that was a server that was started by a friend of mine, who was getting together like all of our like the mates and stuff to make server. And the problem was, soon after we started the wild SMP, he found out he was going to be a dad. And so the server closed down because he was too busy becoming a father. So yeah, we played on it for a little while, but yeah, unfortunately, it came to a close, which was a bit of a shame. But yes, quite often those guys get inspired to play Minecraft for a little while, and so they they start up a server again and invite everybody, and we do, we do our 2-week stint of playing Minecraft for a while, and then people go off and do other things. But a lot of those guys, some of the guys that are on that are like RPers for like GTA and stuff like that. So I think it's sort of their way of doing something different for a little bit, and then they go back to streaming GTA roleplay and having fun doing that. So. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. Yes, there've been a few of the old servers back in the day. Including my SMP that lasted for a grand total of like 72 hours, thanks to hackers who proceeded to hack the entire server and destroy it. They were lovely individuals, wonderful human beings. Why did you end the hardcore series? I probably watched on the TV once. Yeah, a hardcore series, mainly I stopped those just because we were doing other things. But I'll go back to doing like another hardcore series at some stage. This is like so many things I want to do in Minecraft. Like I have an actual Minecraft book that has the cover of a creeper on it. I think I got it from a store somewhere, like somewhere really random where I saw it and was just like, ah, that's cool. It's just a little notebook. And anytime I come up with an idea for a video or like a series, I write it down in the book. And yeah, like quite often I'll be watching somebody play a particular mod in a video, and I think, oh, I'd really like to try that mod out. So I scribble it down just so that I know. And hardcore series is definitely one of those that I would love to go back to. It's just, especially at the moment, I just don't have the time to. I'd love to make videos more often rather than streaming as well, but I don't have a huge amount of time to do it. So unfortunately, bit of a shame, but it is what it is. We got to make the most of what we got. Not much I can do about it. But I'll always be making content in some way, shape, or form. Like I'll always like come back to streaming and come back to making YouTube videos. There just might be some time off in between, that's all. Oh, I saw a mod. What was the mod I was looking at yesterday? What was the guy? Oh, yeah. When you take damage, it deletes a random chunk on the map. And I thought that would be really, really funny to do like a series with a bunch of people just living on the, living together on a server, and then see what happens. Like don't tell them that mod's there and just let it play out and see what happens when people take damage and things start disappearing. I thought that would be really funny. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Jose. I shall call him Lightning. Lightning. No, I think there's blue flowers that direction. Oh, I should probably eat something. The mobistery. What's the mobistery? Is that a mod that adds new beasts or something? I'd like to go back to play some more Cobblemon, because that's always fun. I want to find, like, I'd love to find another content creator to do like a bunch of challenges with, to do like things like, let's say on Cobblemon, be the first person who can race to be the first person to get one of every Pokemon letters of the alphabet. Things like that. I just think that'd be really fun to do. The book that has all the mobs. Ooh. I mean, I could also do the new updates out too, like all the baby mods. Go! Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Hope you are wonderful. Hope you are fantastic. Hope you are splendid. What if you do that with Cray? I've actually sent messages to him and suggested and sort of said, hey, man, if you're ever looking for stuff, if you're ever looking for someone to do some Minecraft stuff with, let me know. So who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe I can convince him one day. Be like, hey, man, what's going on? Let's play some Minecraft. Actually, it's been funny watching him do speed running just because he needs to work out, he needs to learn the basics of Minecraft first before trying to speed run the basics of Minecraft. But that's not Craig. That's who he is. That's what he does, and that's why we love watching him. But yeah, it's funny. Like, I think he's the kind of person that will actually do well in speed running. It's just going to take him a little bit of a while to get used to. But yes, it is quite hilarious to watch him go around and just try and figure out what he's doing. It's quite funny. According to Mojang, the Ghast has a dispenser inside it. It does? Really? What, the happy Ghast or the normal Ghast? Zombie. Flaming zombie. Flaming zombie. I'm running out of spots here, aren't I? Let's get rid of that. Doing good. How goes the gaming tonight? The gaming tonight is fun. We're working on. Hang on. Let me just show you what I'm doing. Because people think I'm weird, and yes, I am weird. Okay, this is my house. This is where I live. This is fantastic. In the normal Ghast. Oh, really? That's cool. This is what my house is. Oh yeah. By the way, I live in a pot plant. I live in a pot plant, a giant pot plant. Now, my plan is, I live in this mountain, this lovely little mountain here. My plan is to cover this entire mountain and the surrounding areas in potted plants, because I like potted plants. And we're going to color coordinate them. These ones are going to be white, these ones are going to be yellow, these ones are going to be blue, and these ones are going to be red. So, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I am collecting dye to dye wool to mark out which areas will be what, so we know what's going on. So that's what I'm doing. I am weird, yes. And I love it. Now, you're asking yourself, dead meat, oh, why did you put torches in there? No, you're not asking yourself that. You're asking yourself, dead meat, why in God's name are you doing this? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you a story. Oh, maybe that's why my voice sounded different, because my microphone was pointing in the opposite direction. It was loose. Let me tell you a story. Previously, on the earlier version of this server, in the last season, I tried to become the person who died the most amount of times in the server. I died over 10,000 times. And I was victorious. I became the greatest dyer of people dying on the server. And it was wonderful. Or was it? And maybe, just maybe, someone beat me to the punch and became the #1 person dying on the server. And then maybe, just maybe, I want to get my revenge by becoming the #1 person on the server that does something else. And I was looking through the stats. I'm looking through these stats. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, player, number of deaths. And that's what I was looking at last time. And I'm like, well, what else can I do that is different from number of deaths? And I noticed this one under here. Plants potted. No one's stupid enough to go for 10,000 potted plants, or maybe even more, are they? And that's why I live in a giant pot plant, and we're filling this entire mountain full of potted plants. Are we all on the right page now? Fantastic. Let's do this. You probably know that the creeper has TNT in it. Yes, I do know that one. All right, so what we're doing is, that's yellow, that's blue on this side. So we need a blue line down that way, and we need a blue line down, hang on, no, we need a blue line down that way. So, it's from, right on that post there, okay. So it's that post there. What is it? That one. So it's this one here, I think. Is that correct? Hang on, we can figure this out. There's an easier way to do this. We can just do this. What are we on? We're on. So if we go to that one, all right, so we're on 122. Start the line down here somewhere, maybe. 120. No, other way. All right, so it's where am I going? Which way's 16, 15? Oh, hang on, that's height. Duh, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, dead mate. You're an idiot. I was looking at the wrong coordinates. I was looking at the wrong coordinates. Of course I was, because I dropped off the edge. All right, so we're at 2719. No, 2720. Yeah. No? Which number is it? Oh, it's the minus 158. 158. Ow! Cut it out. Let's just sleep. Nobody's home. Yeah, go away. It is very, very wet and rainy. Oh, we're about to sleep. We're about to sleep. Nope. Come on. There we go. Ah, yeah, burn. Burn, sucker. You burn, sucker. Ooh. I've forgotten the number. Wow, my brain is so fried. I don't even remember what number it was. 15. I'll go away. 7158. 157. 158. Yeah, it's 158. Wow. How did that take so long to figure that out? There must be something wrong with me. I swear there is. Do you forget that sometimes we just look at something and you're like, you should just know that like instantly. And for some reason you're just like, I just can't figure that out. 157, 158. All right. Actually, I was watching, I very rarely look at TikTok, but I was watching TikTok the other day. And it's those videos where the guy will go around to like college students and just people on the street and ask them like general knowledge questions. Yeah, like maths questions, things like that. You know, I'm watching these people try and answer the question. I'm like, they can't be really that stupid, can they? You know, it's like 66 plus 44. You know, things like that, where it's very, very simple maths in your head. But people are like so stupid they can't even answer the damn question. You know, and I'm like, this has to be staged, right? Like, nobody's this dumb. And then the more I think about it, the more I'm like, actually, I think some people are actually this dumb. Although sometimes, you know, a simple question, whether it be maths or just general knowledge or whatever, sometimes I'll like know the answer, but someone will ask me and your mind just goes instantly blank. You're just like, I don't remember. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, we got a little bit more dye. Blue. That could go in there. Lovely. Right. So that's starting to work. Started to look right. We're going to do more yellow across here, don't we? All right, so what we should do is, since we're down here, let's go and get some more wool. Get some more wool. Hello, sheepies. Nice to see you. Excuse me, can I come through? Thank you, that'd be great. Yes, give me all the wool. I'll take it. Yes, lovely wool. Yes, lovely, lovely wool. It's very nice. Oh, he instantly grew his wool back. Just like, oh, thunk. What have you guys been up to in Minecraft? What have you guys been playing or building or doing? What do you guys, I'm always curious as to what other people are working on in Minecraft. It's always like fun to know. We'll go to the other pen, do that as well. Snip, snip, snip. Oh, yeah. Come on, get out of the way. Do I need an anvil to fix the... Oh, yeah. Can I feed that into it? Oh, well, that was stupid. Oh, well, doesn't matter. I probably should make an enchanting table at some stage. Just so that I can enchant stuff. I don't really need it for what I'm doing. I mean, it might speed up the process a little bit, I suppose. Give it to me. Building a lot, but recently been checking out snapshot stuff. Oh yeah, I want to check out the new babies. Yeah, I did catch the live. It was so cool. I love slimes, so adding new slimes is just like, I'm really intrigued. I'm curious to see what people create out of it, because at first, like, it's interesting because I think at first people are just like, what's the point of this slime? Like, it doesn't really do much. Like, you know, yeah, we can make it move faster or slower, but it's just like, the more intelligent Minecraft minds out there will think of something to do with it that we don't think of. And it'll become the meta. That somebody will be just like, oh yeah, by the way, do you know if you put a TNT in it and then, you know, stick a piston in it, that all of a sudden it'll fly across the entire map and blow up and kill everything? You know, someone will figure out some sort of like weird mechanic. And that's what I love about Minecraft. I love the fact that people can do that. That there are people out there smart enough to just like trial and error and see what weird things. Like I watched a TikTok where someone put a piston inside of it, and it stretched the whole thing. And I thought that was kind of cool. It's going to be made into a hyper cannon, yeah, to transport items. Absolutely. I'm curious for the time when someone figures out how to put themselves into it. Like there has to be, someone's going to figure out some weird, wacky way that they can actually put themselves into the slime, and just bounce themselves around. Like someone's crazy enough to figure that out. I'm sure there'll be some sort of weird side glitch. All right. Excuse me, Piggy. Excuse me. But yes, I'm always like anything that they add to Minecraft. That's what I like. Yeah, good old gelatinous cubes, mate. Love a gelatinous cube. I have a giant gelatinous cube that sits on my desk. Well, not my computer desk, but my other desk. Wizards of the Coast did a line of, oh, they were planning on doing a line of iconic D&D monsters as like statues. They did a gelatinous cube and then they decided they weren't going to do the series anymore. Maybe attaching yourself to an entity block like an armor stand. Well, actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. See, I need to get in there and like give it a go, like give it a try. Start playing around. But yes, I want to go and try out all the baby animals because they're just so damn cute. I love the little baby turtle. Reminds me of the turtle from Finding Nemo. So many things in Minecraft I want to try. Just not enough time. If only there was more time. Dirt box. There we go. Oops. Just fill in this hole, hey? Here we go. Whoops. Oh, God, I'll put it in the same place. Wow, clearly my brain is shut off for the evening. Is it that time of the night already? I should probably figure out how many blocks I went that way, hey? Let's do that. All right, so we are... That is... Oh, go away. 93. And then if we go to this end. Hang on, so that's 93 there is 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 106. All right. Yikes, they're coming to get me. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Just coming through. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. 106. All right, so from here. We need 92 and then 6. 92 and 6. That makes sense to me. Oops. Oh, hang on. Is that going down? Let me just... It is. So we need 2592. 2592. 2592, chat, remember that. 25. Oops. Wrong spot. Trees are in the way. Do I have an axe? Yes, I do. Oh, damn. What are we at? 26. We're at 2592. All right, that's 2592 and then 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. That should be, yes. And then we go that way. Bit more yellow. We're going to need some more yellow. All right, so let's flash home. We don't need that on anymore. I should have some more dye in here. Oh, no, I don't. But I got some daffies. Did I not put the... Wow, my brain really has turned off. I didn't even put them in my inventory. There's some weird things going on, man, I tells you. Weird things going on. Let's hit the old record button. Just so that we got some footage that we need. We need some food. Glorious food. It's a zombie under there. He's just chilling out. Super Mario Brothers. Galaxy, go watch it. I shall. I like the first one. The first one was really good. Hello, Cuphead. How are you doing, man? You good? We are marking out areas for the different colored pot plants. That's what we're doing, if you're wondering. If you're just like, what is this crazy man doing? It's exactly what we're doing. Does that look like the right size? Oh, yeah, it does, yeah. We're running out of... We're running out. We need some more flour. I need more blue. But I need more yellow. What do we get out of wildflowers? Oh, we get yellow dye out of wildflowers. Nice. I'm happy that I beat the whole game of Sticks 1. Oh, really? Nice. I played it. I never finished it. There's a second one, isn't there? I always liked the idea of being like this little goblin dude, like sneaking around. I like a good goblin. Grab all these flowers. That'll make some more dye. Don't know how many blocks we need yet. But we must be close. We must be fairly close. I'm guessing we need about 40 more. We'll just collect some flowers. The Shards of Darkness is next. And oh, there's actually a third. That's cool. Yeah, I knew that there was a second, but I didn't realize there was a third. Speaking of trilogies and, you know, like continuations, they just announced they're doing another Lord of the Rings. Like, they're doing The Hunt for Gollum, which is the story of Aragorn going looking for Gollum before he joins up with the Fellowship. Which, fair enough. Okay, I understand. Get that. Makes sense. But then the other day, they just announced they're doing a second Lord of the Rings film that follows, like, Merry and Pippin and that before when they meet up with, like, Tom Bombadil and that. I'm like, you know, it's parts of the book that were never explored in the original trilogy. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for more Lord of the Rings. Give me more Lord of the Rings any day of the week. Like, I love it. But who asked for this? Who thought this was a good idea? Like, I don't remember there being an antagonist in that section of the book. Like, where's the where's the bad guy in that? Where's all the yellow flowers? Oh, they're there. Duh. So yeah, it's weird. It's just like, yeah, I certainly won't be complaining by any stretch of the means, because there's more fantasy films. There's more Lord of the Rings. Like, yes, please. But it's like, who asked for this? But I'm one of those few people that actually really likes The Hobbit, especially the first two. Not so much the third film. Yeah. But the definitely the first two I really like. Could we see more Lego Lord of the Rings games? I suppose that's a possibility, yeah. There were some great Lord of the Rings games back in the past. Like when Lord of the Rings, when like Return the King and that like had first come out. And they were sort of the it property. The films, the games that they released was so good. And then there was the more recent one. What was it called? I even played it too. It had the Nemesis system for the bad guys. Shadows of Mordor. Yeah, which was really, really good. Maybe they should just make Shadows of Mordor into a film. To here, to here, to here, to here. All right, so one more yellow to there, and then blue. Hobbit 1 and 2 are better movies, but I still enjoy the third. Yeah, so do I. Like, the third is still fun, but it definitely moves away from the original book. But, like, the original, the first Hobbit especially, was, like, The Hobbit was the first fantasy book I ever read. It was technically it was the first like adult book that I read. It was given to me by a neighbor whose son had read it and thought that I might like it. And I remember sitting down reading and just being like fully engrossed in this wild adventure about this little hobbit that really didn't really want to go on this adventure, and I was just instantly hooked on it. And that's why I started playing things like Dungeons and Dragons, because Dungeons and Dragons to me was the same sort of thing. Was these people going off on this madcap adventure. And so when they announced they were doing the film, I was just like, oh, yes, please. Because obviously Lord of the Rings by that stage had already been out and was such a great film. Lord of the Rings, like I always enjoyed, like it was good, but that was more epic. Like the whole stakes of the adventure is bigger and bigger. I just like the fact that The Hobbit is literally just about a group of dwarves who want to go and get the treasure. They just want to go to their homeland. Which to me is more D&D than anything else. Like, most of the adventures that you go to on, like when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, are usually not world-ending bad guys. They're usually, like simple, fun adventures. And that's why I think I like The Hobbit more. I don't have any more blue dye left, bummer. All right, we'll have to see if we can find some more blue flowers. I don't think I've got many lying around. We're going to need more anyway. Because we have to do the other direction. But we'll get to that when we have to worry about it. Do I even have a weapon on me at the moment? No. Okay, I should probably be carrying weapons with me, shouldn't I? There are all these nasty things in the dark. In the dark, I say, in the dark. Weapons, equipment. What do we got lying around? Bit of an iron sword, eh? Everybody likes a good iron sword. I need a new axe. Maybe I'll build one. Alrighty. Lego Matrix games and 3 of the original movies would be fun. A Lego Matrix game, how would that work? Bullet time Lego. That would actually be quite funny. I'd play that. That'd be really... Oh, look at these piggies. That'd be really fun. You run up the sides of walls and off things, and yeah, that'd be funny. Look at this. Looks like water flowing. What the? Dude has a sword. How dare you? Ah, get out of it. Oh my god. Yeah, blow up. Come on. There we go. Okay, maybe this wasn't such a good idea to come down here in the middle of the night. Makes it hard on this server because it's the server lags because we're on such high ping, and so it's sometimes don't really connect my shots. What do you want? Haha, you missed. There's a bed over here. I'll go and sleep on it. Can he sleep through the night? Yeah, what else? What else would you make as a Lego game? I think one of my favorites was Lego Indiana Jones. I mean, they already did Star Wars, Jurassic Park, Marvel. What haven't they done that would make for a great Lego? We'll go over this way and see if we can find some blue flowers. What's more recent franchises? Lego Hunger Games. Ow. Yeah, yeah, they did Lego Harry Potter. Oh, did you see the trailer for the new Harry Potter? Actually, it looks kind of fun. I still don't understand why. Like, why do we need a remake now? Like, usually you remake something because, you know, it's been a new generation, and they haven't really grown up with Lego John Wick. I'd play that game. That would be fun. Yeah, people haven't really grown up with Harry Potter and that, but I don't know. I still feel like Harry Potter is still well known enough that it doesn't need a remake. But yeah, yeah, I watched the trailer. It's just like, kind of looks like fun. I'll watch it. I'll check it out. I don't mind a bit of Harry Potter. Not my favorite world to live in, but still fun to watch. Whoa, dude, how's that? That just about killed me. Harry Potter HBO TV show might have love scenes. Don't think they're going to be doing love scenes, at least not those kind of love scenes, in a Harry Potter series. It's not as if it's Game of Thrones. But yeah, they're a little bit young to be having those kind of scenes. I don't need to see that. It's just a bit wrong. Actually, it's very wrong. Dun, 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 dun. Goes in there. 6 more. I think we need a few more. Dun, 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 dun. But yes, I know there's some controversy with the whole making Snape black now. Some people don't seem to like that. I'm having troubles with Hagrid. Nick Frost as Hagrid. Maybe just because Robbie Coltrane was so like iconic as Hagrid that it's hard not to see him. I mean, I think Nick probably does a good job of it, and it kind of suits him. But it's sort of like, I don't know, Robbie Coltrane was just such a iconic Hagrid that unfortunately, yeah, just I'm having troubles seeing Hagrid. I'm just seeing the actor. Is it the same actors? No, it's all brand new. All completely new. I mean, you couldn't do the new version of Harry Potter now anyway. I mean, what, Daniel Radcliffe's like in his 30s now, isn't he? Sorry, guys. It's just someone sent me a message, just making sure it's not work. Oh, no work. That's good. That's good. Always got to be on the lookout just in case it's work. Because they quite often need changes done at the last minute on things. So, I've always got to be ready just in case. Just in case they're like, well, everything was fantastic, but we kind of need you to fix this. And I'll be like, okay. What's the bet I'm like 1 short? No, I'm 2 short. 2 short. Yeah, I mean, Voldemort is recast as well. They haven't kept any original actors as far as I know. I mean, obviously, certain actors have passed away. So, they couldn't play the parts, but also, yeah, as I said, like everyone's a lot older now and moved on and doing their own other projects. And I do like the fact that they have recast, everybody in that. Yeah, I just don't. Apparently, they're going to be a little more closely to the book. And as someone who hasn't read the book, I have no idea if they are actually going to do that. But I think the benefit of them having a TV series is much better than a film because you'll be able to do more. Like, I suppose it depends on how many seasons they're allowed and how many episodes they have per season, right? But at least with a series, you can do more as opposed to, a 2-hour or 3-hour film. You're sort of a little bit limited. But yeah. It's I'm curious to have a look. I'll always check something out. Like I've never understood these people that are just like online and just like instantly hate on things. Like that looks terrible. That's awful. That's garbage. Like, how do you know it's garbage? You haven't watched it. You haven't even tried to give it a go. Like maybe watch a couple of episodes and then decide if it's garbage. Like, I don't know. For a while there, it just seemed to be cool. It seemed to be cool to hate on things, and I've never understood that. And then that goes that way. Okay. All right, so yellow and white is done. We need red. And then we're going to do red and then border there. And then, yeah, see, we're going to have a little bit of a problem here. We'll just go to the edge here, I suppose, or maybe shorter than that. But Matthew Lillard Shaggy's voiceover should play Mr. Fear, villain in Daredevil. Oh, that's right. Daredevil started again too, hasn't it? Oh, that'd be good. I'm going to watch that. Maybe I'll do that over the weekend. Because the last season was so good. Matthew Lillard, people seem to really hate Matthew Lillard for some reason. I don't understand why. I think he's a fantastic actor. And he plays some of my most favorite characters, including Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Like, the dude's awesome. Like, zoinks, y'all. What do we need? We need red. We need some red. Piggy. Actually, we should find out how long that yellow line is in the center. And then we can work up from there. All right, what do we got? This one here is get on there. Minus 68. Dun, 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 dun. Don't hate, he's not a bad person, exactly. And he also plays a lot of D&D. So I like him because of that as well. But yeah, I always thought that he was, I don't know, he just seemed to be like a really fun, laid back kind of person who just enjoys making things. Was it minus 68? Oh, I've completely forgotten what it was. Wow, my brain is terrible. $268. Dun, dun, dun. 268, 268, 268. Got to remember 268. 268. 268. Hang on, I'll reach out in a second, guys. I'm just trying to remember minus 268. All right, so it's pretty much 100. 100 straight down. Okay, cool. Lola Bunny is hot and everyone likes the skin in Fortnite. Lola Bunny is in Fortnite now? Jesus. They really are pushing those skins, aren't they? Gee, I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, it got a bit much. It was just like, it's like I think you've done enough, guys. Like, no more. All right, let's get rid of some of this random items. The egg can go in the food. Baldur's Gate 3 is a fun game. Love Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate was awesome. It was such a good game. Yes, I did spend quite a long time on Baldur's Gate. What are you doing, you stupid pig? All right, what do we need? We need some more wool. So that we can make the red lines. Dun, 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 dun. You made Omni-Man in Baldur's Gate 3? I like it. Stupid thing is, I know who Omni-Man is, and yet I've never watched Invincible. But I know. Because I have friends. I have friends who are obsessed with it. And like, won't stop talking about it. Okay. We need red dye. Red dye, red dye. There's some red. There's some red. Red tulips will probably give some red as well. Beautiful. Oops. Is that all the red flowers we've got? Well, dang. Oh, no, hang on. We've got more red dye there. Still, that's just going to be enough for the line. It's not going to be enough for the rest of it. No, you can't have this. This is ours. Too late. Too late. Okay. What line? What number is this? We are on 2692. 2692. Over here. 2692. That one there. Okay. One, two, three, four. Actually, we pretty much just use everything we've got. Till we've got all right. Oops. We can fix this by putting dirt block there. What are we going to do about this here? Do we cut across it? Hmm. Dun-dun-dun. I tried to romance everybody in Baldur's Gate. I was like, yes. There and then. I reckon it's about equal with this here. All right, so we're going to have to fill that. Let's grab some dirt, eh? I haven't decided if I'm going to like leave the landscape natural or whether I'm going to like flatten it out. I kind of like the idea of just leaving it natural. But in some spots we might have to do a little bit of landscaping. Right, let's clear out the top of this. And then we can use that dirt to fill in the others. You're gonna kill everybody and take their armor? It's a good way to do it. I pretty much at the beginning just attacked everything and took everything just so that it became more powerful at the beginning. And made it easier for later on. Because the game can get pretty hard in certain spots, depending on like your choices. It's can get pretty nasty. That one goes there, that one goes there. Then we might, oops. Yeah, we haven't, there hasn't been another game that I've really been addicted to for a while, after Baldur's Gate. I was trying to play, what's the new one that's just been announced that's like Baldur's Gate, that's a sequel. It's made by the same guys. I can't think of it. I was trying to play their first one again because I started it, but I never finished it. Divinity Original Sin. I knew it had come to me. I've been trying to do that more often, rather than just Google something. Like, I've been trying to, like, actively use my brain to, like, search it. Because I think, like, I've noticed it's really bad. I was with someone the other day that we were having lunch with a group of friends. And I noticed the other day that one of my friends kept wanting to talk about things but couldn't, for the life of him, remember like certain things. And I just thought it's because we're so reliant on the easy access through like Google searches that we don't retain any information. Like I used to be very good at studying something. You know, if I studied it once, I wouldn't have to like study it again. Or I wouldn't have to memorize it again. But I'm finding like nowadays, like even if I watch a tutorial on something, I then have to go back and re-watch a tutorial multiple times so that I can remember the information. And yeah, it's just because we are so used to not using our brain now. We just, you know, you just gather the information through quick searches that I'm like, I want to see if I can try and fix that. So I'm trying not to Google search things as much as I can, just so that it like helps the brain be active. I think it also has a lot to do with the fact that, you know, now having a father whose memory is really, really bad in his old age. And just thinking, you know, how bad is it going to be for us when we're older? Because we haven't used our brain. You know, it's going to be even worse. Actually, what number is that there? Feel like that's longer than the other ones. Maybe not. It works. It'll do. It's only a rough borderline. All right, we're out of red. Let's go here. There's a few red flowers, but we also have all the beetroots that we're planting. So let's do that. Let's go /home. Oops. MH. Right. Okay. We have some beetroots. Look at these beetroots, mate. Beetroots give us lots and lots. Lots and lots of red dye, eh? But not enough. We need to start ploughing this field and planting beetroots. Act 1 is still at... Oh, I think Act 1 was my favorite. Just because there was so many, like, fun things to do in it. There were so many, like, weird little side quests. Okay, I don't have a hoe. Let's make a hoe. Let's make a hoe. Let's make a hoe. Bit of iron. Lovely. Lovely. Whoops. It is a very long game. It's not the longest, but it is a very long game. And I think if you go in knowing that, it's fine and you can just really enjoy it. Like if you're not trying to like work hard to like get through it as quickly as possible, you'll really enjoy it. But yeah, if you're trying to speed through it just to finish it, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. I think it's one of those games where you just got to take it as it comes and just enjoy it for what it is. Right, poppies gives us red. So that gives us 16 more red. Not a huge amount, but it's a start. Where's our line? Over here. Yeah, it's games like excuse me, it's games like Baldur's Gate and like The Witcher, you know, games where there's just so many things to do. There's a new one out, Crimson Desert, that I'm really keen to give a go. That everyone's raving about at the moment. That are just like these big, giant open world, you know, adventure games. And I like to play them in my spare time because it just means that I can just chill out and just, you know, like have a bit of fun and just go exploring and do a few quests. And it doesn't matter how long it takes me to finish the game. If it takes me 3 years to finish the game, even better, because then it's like, well, I got 3 years worth of content, you know, 3 years worth of entertainment out of a game that cost me, you know, $100. It's like, can't complain. Dun, dun, dun. Excuse me. But yes, The Witcher 3 is my all-time favorite. It was such a fun adventure game. And apparently, I mean, the game's like 16 years old now. Apparently, because they're doing The Witcher 4, but apparently they're actually releasing a new DLC for The Witcher 3 that connects it to 4. It's just like, dude, that's awesome. After 16 years, they're releasing a brand new DLC. And it also happens to be one of the only games where the DLC was actually better than the original game. Because usually the DLCs are just sort of, you know, slapped together content that they're just trying to keep people interested in the game. This wasn't. The 2 DLCs that they released for The Witcher 3 were like almost games within themselves. They were pretty big. They were really well done. All right, I'm not finding any flowers anymore. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Look at all the sheep over here. They're like a little sheep meeting. A little meeting of the sheep. Let's go up into the forest up here, eh? See what we can find. Dude, it's just about time for me to end. I was kind of hoping to finish this, but I don't think we're going to. I think we've still got more to do. Hello, chickens. Nice chickens, nice chickens. Is there anything interesting up here? Let's have a look. Not overly, is there? It's kind of boring. Just a big forest. What's this way? More sort of... Yeah, we want flower fields, don't we? Like this. Ah, oh, that was close. Thought I'd fall into my death there. But thankfully, no. Oh, there's a big mountain there. We want to sort of go that way, don't we? Right, I gotta stop falling off the damn cliffs and killing myself. What is in here? Is there a cave in here? There is a cave in there. But not a very good one. Cut through here, I reckon. Ooh, red berries. Actually, can we get dye out of these? No. Just food. I wondered if perhaps the red of the berry would give us red dye. But alas, no. Dun, 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 dun. It's a nice mountain. Let's cut across this direction. We need to sort of go back towards the fields, don't we? Might as well eat some of those berries. Yum, 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 yum. What do we got planned for the weekend, guys? What exciting, wonderful things. It's like Thursday already. It's kind of crazy. Playing D&D on Saturday, which will be fun. Hopefully, unless someone cancels, which is a possibility. It happens. Fortunately, it happens more often when people get older. They have kids and responsibilities. It's like, what the hell, man? Should be playing D&D. You shouldn't be having kids. What the hell? Excuse me. Oh, I found a red flower. Oh, yeah. Let's go home / home. We can dump off the other flowers. Not that there's a huge amount. Yellow wool can go in there. All right, so we've got one more red. There's more fields and stuff out the back here. We can probably do that. How much more red are we going to need, though? We're going to need a fair amount, aren't we? We're going to go to there. And then that to there. All right. Let's sleep. Whoa. We got booted from the server. Hang on a second. Let me just check Discord. See if perhaps they have booted us. Maybe they're doing a server reset. Well, usually they tell us. Where's my Discord? Where's my Discord? Yeah, everyone crashed. We should be able to join though. If not, it might be a sign that we in stream. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're back again. Dun, 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 dun. I'll sleep while nobody else is logged on. Oh, come on. Sleep, people, sleep. Sleep, sleep.
Come on. You know you want to.
Come on. Fine. Too late, Cribber, too late. Yeah, I don't think so. Whoops. All right. Other side of the village, I think, is probably our best bet. See if we can find some flowers over there. Although we still got to do the blue as well, so we might not get it done tonight, unfortunately. Oh, I see red. Yeah, get him. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. More red flowers. Oh, what's in here? I don't think I've been in here. Nothing. Zippo. Problem is, there's zombies everywhere, man. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Yeah, there we go. Sleep through the night. Now they're all burning. Burning and exploding. Oh my god, hit him. Thank you. Crikey. More red flowers. Always good. Always good. Yes, yes. Local farmer man just out in the field, just doing his thing. What's he up to? What you doing, buddy? What are you on about? Do, 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 do. Ah, I found a spider. Ow. Thank you. That was very uncalled for, yes. Oh, red flowers. Red flowers. Oh, that was close. Almost fell down that giant hole. Could have spelt the end of me. Find out next time, will dead meat survive? It's unlikely. That's why it's called dead meat. Whoa. We need to get the other side of this. Yeah. Oh, that was close. We'll keep exploring for a little bit. Get some more dye. I hear skeletons. I think they're in the mountain. I think they're in there. Yeah, I think there's caves underneath. Lovely. Look at all the pretty flowers. People say I'm mad. People say I'm mad, I tells you. But once they see my vision, they'll understand. They will all understand. They'll be like, oh, I get it. Whoa, bit of a glitch. I don't think the server's having a good night. I think it's a little bit all over the place. Honestly, with this much ping, what are we on, 330? I'm surprised we're actually doing so well. I'm surprised there aren't more like weird glitches and things. I think there's another one up there somewhere. Probably more that way, I think. Whoa, there's a big hole. Hello, 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 hello down there. Oh, what if we get red dye from that? That might give us lots of red dye. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, look at that. That's some good dye. Yeah. That goes in there, that goes in there. 40. Nice. I reckon that's about half of what we need. I think we probably need around 80 or so. Red flowers ahead. Charge! And a door. Someone just put a random door there. Well, one assumes it's random. For all I know, it could be deliberately placed there. Let's have a look. I think it's random. Certainly feels like it. More red flowers. Ooh, yeah. Red flowers. Let's get... Oh, I thought you could hide from me, did you? Okay. There's no hiding from the red flower man. Dragon Nico has joined the server. Welcome in, Dragon Nico. Another 14. We're getting there. We're getting there. There's another red flower there. It's one of the things I like about this server is that it's very welcoming. It's very relaxed, very chill. You know, people are happy to communicate with each other and help each other out. And, you know, there's no sort of nastiness that comes with a lot of servers. You know, you obviously get those servers that are very PvP orientated and stuff like that. People here just want to chill and make cool bases and do fun things like that, so. Yes. Yum, yum, yum. Blue flower. Collect the blue flowers. We're going to need more blue. So we might as well collect the blue flowers as well. Technically, we need all the flowers because we still have to pot them in plants and stuff. But once I build the flower machine, then that'll speed up things. I probably should have built it beforehand so that we could have used it to get the dye as well. But we've almost finished doing our outline, so it doesn't matter so much. Wow, rain is really coming down now. Whoa, that was close. That was lucky. Could have been my doom. But no, I survived. All right, what do we got? Another 14. What's that put it at? 64, 60, we're at 70. How many do you reckon we need still? We're going to do this here and that there. You know, we might actually have enough. It might just be enough, you know. We don't need to do it in the water. It's just sort of a rough outline so we know. So we only need to do it to the water's edge. So maybe, just maybe, we're done. We'll collect some flowers along the way anyway. Now, I've still got to do the blue line anyway, so we might have to finish that next time. Dun, 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 dun. What's the bet that I come up to this trader now and the bastard is selling where is he? Where are you, bud? No. Is he selling dye now? He is only selling black dye. That's right. All right, hang on. Let's go /home. We can dump all the flowers. Blue. I'll keep the red one because we're going to need it. Set all the flowers. Melons, leaves. All the usuals. All right, cool. Get the hay, and then we'll go down and plant the rest of it. See how we go. We'll go around the back, eh? Do the other side. Yeah. Let's get rid of the spider beforehand. Ah, spider head. Okay. Oops, wrong spot. Oh God. Keep putting it in the wrong spot. We're gonna need some dirt. We're gonna need some dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Okay. We're a little short. So we got to finish off that there. And then we got to do the blue. And then we are done. Yeah. Where am I stuck? We're getting there. Peach's song. Peach's song? What, from Super Mario Brothers? I don't know Peach's song from Super Mario Brothers. Can't say I memorized it. If you're wondering what I was humming, it's Simpsons. It was only because I was watching old episodes of The Simpsons this afternoon, and it's now stuck in my head. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's starting to come together. We're starting to figure this out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what time it is? It's time, unfortunately, for me to end my stream. Hope you guys had a lovely, lovely time. I know I certainly did. All right, won't be streaming tomorrow. Definitely won't be streaming Saturday. Probably do a Sunday one. I'd like to finish this, get it up and running. So yeah, I'll probably do a Sunday afternoon stream. Nice chill Sunday afternoon. I think that'll be kind of fun. Otherwise, I'll be streaming next week for you guys. I hope you come and join me. As always, until then, look after yourselves. And I shall see you all in the next one. Until then, bye for now.